Right. So I did a couple of days, but then I got a call, so it was an important call. So I'm restarting 5:15, so we're going until 6:15. So this is Thursday the 4th. Thursday the 4th. Of course it reset my shit, man. Of course. Right. Bank holiday, I'm not trading that. We have NFP Friday. So no 9:30 manipulation for this NFP Friday. Bearish SMT here. Gonna take this. This looks pretty good to me. I'm just gonna target this internal low. These stack lows for like a 1 to 2 roughly. Oh my god, dude. Just targeted too much, and then we form bullish SMT here. So, yeah, GG's. This was honestly the better entry right here, 947, but whatever, man. No News Monday. Let's identify the range we're in here. This looks pretty bad, bruh. This looks pretty terrible, if I'm being totally honest. Actually, it doesn't look bad at all. I'm gonna take this here. Civvy disrespect. We also have bullish SMT here. Not an amazing trade, but yeah. That was pretty textbook. I wish I could have got more points out of that. That was a good setup. But it is what it is, man. So we're in this range here. I want to see what we're doing at this high. Or we could potentially target it. No, so we just swept it. We just swept it and we souped that high as well, but we are displacing away from it. Interesting. That's not validating PXL though, so I'm just waiting. We're just waiting. I'd really like to see a reversal here. This was Tuesday the 9th. Oh my gosh, bruh. Are you kidding me? Why does Powell always have to speak, dude? Buys are looking good here. Civvy disrespect, internal manipulation. I guess we didn't manipulate that low, but we manipulated that. We're starting like a 1-to-1 here. And Powell's speaking today too, so it's low probable, but alright, I just want to see what happens at this point, bro. Yeah, we got edged and then taken out, so GG's. This looks pretty nice. I want to see if we have SMT here. Yeah, this looks really good. This was a better entry. Way better. It's 15 points, but whatever. I'm gonna go in with 2 minis here because it's a 15-point move. Yeah. This was the better entry. This was a really good entry right here. Targeting that. Or you could have even entered here. Probably gonna have to do 2 months for this session, honestly. This is kind of the same type of entry right here. Bro, if I can't fucking win, man. Getting cooked. $8:30 and 10 a.m. news here. Just gonna wait till 10 a.m. now. I kind of missed the entry. So was that 9:30? No, 8:30 came down and took out all these lows. Higher time frame, we are kind of bearish though. There's no way we're gonna. Actually, we might. We do have a nice SMT here. I think longs might be the play. We did have PXH too, that high. Just late. We're late, bruh. I'm still gonna take it because I'm a savage. This is literally so discouraging, man. I literally backtest amazing until I turn on the camera and then I'm just shit. I don't know. I'm never gonna quit though, because this is gonna make me a millionaire. Why does Price do this, bruh? Why is Powell always fucking speaking too? Pissing me off. This is why everyone quits day trading. That's why everybody quits. So we only have 8:30 news. We have retail sales. order block potentially. Order block entry potentially. I literally don't even care anymore. I literally don't care. Yeah, I don't even care. Even though we had a fat S&T here, we're still just not gonna. We're just gonna run another 100 points. Only medium impact today. All we have is 8:30. This is PXL. With my luck, I'm going to enter and price is going to reverse. So I don't know. Okay, I'm going to take this. And I'm going to target 80 points. Because I don't care anymore. I literally don't care, bruv. Of course we're gonna get stopped. Bro, what is going wrong, man? Am I just a bad trader? There's no way price action's good. I need to learn. I need to learn more. Okay, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I think my win rate is 0%, and it has been for the last ever since I started recording. Bro, like what? Okay, so I keep getting stopped out when I try to enter long off the Civvy Disrespect. But why? See, like that time it worked out. That's the exact entry I've been taking, and it just worked out that time, of course. We took out that high too. I'm gonna go 1-to-1 here. I'm literally negative $8,000. Still a terrible entry. This was a really good entry right here. Just need to slow it down. I'm still gonna take this actually. Yeah. It's my favorite type of entry. Just took out that high. 10 a.m. news, medium impact. We're gonna need a rebalance because there's no bissies there. This looks pretty good. Even though it's 9:51. Should have targeted that low. This is my worst session yet, definitely. Do have PXL with that low too, but it's only 9:38. I think this was Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday. 9:45 news, and then 10 a.m. news as well. Okay, that looks really good. Just gonna target 50 points here. Just gonna get edged and then stopped. Okay, now we got TP hit. Like, what is that PA, man? I guess it's not terrible. But even if I was in this trade, I would see these candles closing like this, and I'd be like, okay. Same thing here. Do have internal manipulation here. Mm -mm. 8:30 news, so this looks pretty good actually. 50-point stop loss. No, I really like how this candle closed too. Or not. Bro. Bruv. Bruv. What's the range? I actually want to see what we're doing here. And 8:30 news for this Friday. I think, yeah, we had SMT with that low right there. So I'm going to take this. Order block. Bang. There's a good entry at 10 a.m. too. This is Monday the 29th, no news. Do have an SMT there. I want to see how we react off that internal high. Okay. That's like really bad RR. I'm not taking that. This looks like a reversal. I'm just going to target that internal. There's no shot, dude. We took out that low. No SMT. Probably going to come up for these highs here. Yeah. I like this. Stops below the rebalance wick. Of course, dude. Of fucking course. This is so bad. Nigga. And my camera froze, of course. That is just awful. All right, probably a 1% win rate. Yeah. So we got cooked this session, man. We got absolutely cooked. I'm gonna do August. Hopefully I can redeem myself. I just need to be more patient too. Just need to be more patient. I'm psyching myself out, man. Friday, the 2nd of August. Okay, this is going to be a good session. This is going to be a good one. So we have 10 a.m. news. Oh, that's Thursday. This is NFP Friday. So we look for, boom, 9:30 manip. And not valid. So we just trade 940. Do we manipulate that high? Beautiful. SMT, a turtle soup. Disrespected C of this buy side here. Just barely. So I'm gonna take this. 942. Bro, what? 60-point stop loss? So I'm just gonna target that buy side. Okay, nice. I just want to see if the whole range gets hit. Yeah, it did eventually. That's all I need, man. Okay, this is a good session. This is a great session. We're starting off strong. We're being patient. 10 a.m. PMI, so we can trade 9:45 or 10 a.m. We have a nice SMT here. I want to see how this next candle closes. Okay. So we're probably going to run that. What do we manipulate? Do we manipulate these lows? Okay, this looks really good actually. We have a nice SMT here. I like to see these lows get taken. I think I'm going to target that even though it's probably negative R. It looks negative. Oh my. Why is price so volatile, bruh? Yeah, bang. That was 10 a.m. news, so we honestly got lucky there. Honestly, we got lucky there. Tuesday the 6th. No news. And we're just chopping from 8:30 to market open. If we can take this high here, maybe even that internal high, we can actually identify what we're doing because we're just chopping now. No SMT there. I like to see what happens at this low. We displaced through it, but we could easily get a reversal. Yeah. I really like this actually. I'm going to target that internal high. Here we go, man. We're back. We're so back. See if my camera's working. Nope. Nope, it froze. Okay, that's all good. I ain't tripping. We're so fucking back, dude. PXH with that high. It's still a little early too. What was news on this Wednesday? No news. This doesn't look good whatsoever. We have like manipulation both ways. It just doesn't look ideal. Doesn't tell me anything. Okay, that kind of tells me something. I'm leaning towards the bullish side. But let's see if I can get a better entry. Okay, so now we're bearish. But we just took out all these lows here. I'm just going to take this little scalp. I literally don't care if I win or lose. Like, that looks really good. Bruv, how are we getting edged? We got edged by like a quarter of a tick. Look at that. Absolutely cooked. Oh, whatever. I think that's my first loss, so I'm not tripping. Thursday the 8th. 8:30 unemployment claims. That's what that was. Yeah, just like to see what we're doing. I would love to see a reversal down into CE of this this data candle. If that's what you want to call it whatever you want. And if we tap that and come back out of it, I'll look at longs. It's still 937. Now it's 940. We did just take out all these lows too. But I actually like how this candle closed a lot. I think I'm going to take this. Did we get stopped? I think we got stopped to the tick there. Yeah, we barely got stopped. But I'm just going to close there. I still want to see what price is doing. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So we would have gotten edge either way. But live market, my stops would be like that. And then I would have TP'd there, obviously. So this is NFP Friday. Let's see if we get a manipulation leg. Yes. Okay, we manipulated that high, and we formed SMT. So if we could get some nice bearish displacement. Nope. Okay. Okay, so we manipulated that high now. We have a nice displacement candle. I'm going to take this. This is technically an order block entry. Targeting roughly a 1-to-1. Oh my. Okay. Even if I get edged and then stopped out, doesn't matter because my narrative was overall correct, and that's really all I care about. Because if I'm a quarter tick away from my TP, I'm going to take profit. People are like, oh, you should be disciplined and wait till your TP gets smacked. Like, no, if it's a quarter tick away, even if it's 3 or 4 points away, like, I'm obviously going to take profit. No SMT there. If we get PXH with this low here, do I have my rectangle? No. Where's the rectangle? Here we go. How many points is that? It's roughly 100. This is a green light for me to short this. Nice. Got stopped right there. Should have waited for more of a rebalance. But even if you went long right there, you would have been stopped. And it probably was a no news Monday. Yeah. So just lower probable overall too. I can't be mad. I literally don't even care, so it's fine. Some nice SMT with the, is that CPI? PPI highs. PPI highs. And we ran that. I wonder if there was a high outside of that maybe we souped or something. No, but we are in a very bullish sequence, it looks like, right here. Still, we would have to manipulate something very strong to continue all the way up there. So we're probably looking at shorts. No. That was honestly a good PXH entry. No 10 a.m. news. I think this is a good looking reversal. We did just take out that internal wick though, so yeah, I'm gonna go long here. I'm just gonna target 30 points. Holy chop, dude. Yeah. We were just late to the move right there. Honestly. Late to the freaking move. We do have SMT with that low right there. I just want to see if we displace, if we take it out, so I'm going to put that line like that. That's just what makes sense to me, man. Okay, PXL, beautiful. I don't want to target too much, but we just made PXL with that low. So I'm going to target data lows there. Bang. Pretty choppy, but it worked out. Yeah, those CPI lows. And then we have 8:30 news on this Thursday. So yeah, all these days kind of look the same, honestly. Should be getting a nice entry here. Kind of interesting we haven't. I guess there was PXH with that high and that high. Kind of missed the move here, honestly. Yeah, I guess we could have taken this. But whatever, I'm over it. Yeah, this looks really good actually, even though it's not something I would take live, but I'm still gonna take it. Just because we've displaced so many points. Then we had a nice rebalance here. We're wicking inside of this buy side. Pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. Did that not get hit? There we go. Bang. I'm redeeming myself for August from the last session, which was absolutely dog shit. We did have SMT with that low there, but it's pretty insignificant. What's the range? This could really go either way. I'm kind of leaning towards more the bullish side, because we almost tapped CE, and then kind of had more bullish PAs as market opened. I was literally about to take that, it just didn't look beautiful to me, so. I am going to take this, however. I'm going to target that internal. This looks really good. This looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we missed multiple entries there, but then we came down and accumulated, and then started running back up, and that displacement candle just made it all clear. All right, word. No News Monday. Usual protocol. I kind of like this actually. I kind of like it. We have SMT with that internal low there. I just really like this turtle soup, even though my stops would have to be pretty wide here. Yeah, I don't want to target that high. I think we're gonna run up and take out those wicks. Yeah. Just needed a, I mean, we're pretty close to taking this low on the 15-minute, but we just needed to generate more liquidity before we could really run there. And we're still doing that, but eventually I think we're gonna run down there now. No, so we're just generating liquidity pretty much. Dubs. This looks like PXH, but I could be getting fooled. No, this is PXH. Actually, I'm going to take this. Actually, pretty terrible RR. If I'm being completely real. We're probably gonna run to those highs eventually, but I'm just gonna target. I'm gonna target. No, this isn't. This doesn't look good to me. Actually, I'm not gonna take that. There's no 10 a.m. news either. Just 8:30 CPI. Let's just see what we do. Let's see if my narrative was correct. Yeah. Generating liquidity, dumping, internally manipulating. Oh, we did have some nice SMT there too. So these shorts were actually pretty good too. Could have targeted something like that. That gets smacked. Oh yeah, I just didn't want to FOMO into anything, so it is what it is. FOMC meeting minutes. I'm just gonna skip this day. Maybe price action was just bad because this session is actually really good. That's how I usually backtest when I'm not recording. We're so back, dude. My confidence is back. I'm trading London tonight too, so it helps. So we did take out that high. I want to see if we form some type of PXH. It looks like we already have, but we could just run back down. I don't want to predict anything. I just want to react. So I kind of like this actually. This looks pretty good. We are at these internal lows though, so I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Okay. I do like this. I'm gonna put my stops above the internal manip right there. Right there for like a 1-to-1. See, I'm not a bad trader, man. I'm not a bad trader. I don't know what was going on. I'm a good trader. I'm an amazing trader. I think if I just start off bad, it just messes with my mindset. Okay, I kind of like this actually. What was the news on this Friday? What is this? I've never seen that. Powell speaking today too, but they don't know me like that, man. I'm not gonna be mad. I mean, I don't even care if I take a loss, but Powell speaking. This literally has all the confluence I need. Internal manipulation, displacement, rebalance, displacement. Yeah. And this still would have hit if my stop loss was below the manipulation. This would have banged. This would have banged. So yeah, overall I had the right narrative. I just incorrect stop loss placement, but Powell speaking too, so it's lower probable. So I'm not mad at all. That was a doughy trade. I'm gonna finish this month for you guys too. This looks absolutely terrible. We did manipulate these lows. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, we have SMT there too. So I just want to see how we react off that. Internally manipulated there. It's 940. I'm gonna take this for 25 points. And then I'm gonna have my stops up there for a 1-to-1. Higher time frame bearish narrative. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Took out these highs on ES. We didn't do it on NQ. We had to, even if we're going to run higher, we have to come down and generate more liquidity. So that was a good one. W trade. Tuesday the 27th. 10 a.m. news. Oh. No, 8:30. So if 9:45 presents an opportunity, we'll take it. But if not, then we'll just wait for 10 a.m. No SMT on the higher time frame. No SMT on the lower time frame. So there's just no manipulation here. Yeah, that looks like PXL there. What could I target here? I'm just going to target 30 points. Or a 1-to-1, whatever this is. Yeah, so 30 points would be a 1-to-1. Price wanted to go higher, but there's just no manipulation. And that was the manipulation, actually, right there. So just overall no patience with that trade, but longs here look good. I'm going to take this. Yeah. Textbook. Even though I got stopped out here, I still entered here because PXL invalidated and we manipulated and then had this really nice candle here. Which obviously that's not something I'm going to do live market, but this is Wednesday the 28th. 10:30 medium impact. So I think I'm just going to trade the 9:45 macro. If that is just chopping, I'm going to trade the 10:45 macro. Huh? Okay. Interesting. Took out that low on both assets. And internally manipulated. This doesn't really tell me anything. Except shorts here were pretty good. That's 934 though. You don't want to trade that. That was actually PXL, so I should have taken that, but I'm going to wait for 10 a.m. Soup that low at 10. Souped it again. I'm going to trade 10:45. Okay, what are the draws? Looks like we're going to come down for this low here. I want to see what we're doing off of that. I would love for that SMT to form and then to get a nice reversal. There's just no displacement here. Okay, that's PXL. I'm actually not even going to take this. This doesn't look good. Probably would have smacked. Yeah. But, yeah, this is just one of those days I would have stepped away. Oh, there was 10:30 news, not 10 a.m. And Friday we have unemployment claims and prelim. That's 8:30. And 10 a.m. medium impact pending home sales. Whoa. Looks like we're in a bullish sequence here. I'm imagining we're gonna come up for those highs there. Those are like relative equal. But if we can get like some displacement or rebalance towards it, then I'll take that. We do. I think we should internally manipulate before we actually run up to. No, this actually looks pretty good. I don't want to target. I'm going to target 50 points. I think we're just going to need a lot of either accumulation or we're going to come down and manipulate again before we run up and actually take out that draw. Yeah. So I honestly got lucky there. My stop loss was in the right place, so that saved me. But yeah, see. That's why I didn't want to target the draw, because we came down and manipulated again. And then had some, I think we're going to go up for it now. So I think we took that draw, I just didn't mark it out correctly. But yeah, that was a W trade. W trade. What is this? Is this Friday? Yeah, the 30th. 8:30 PCE and 10 a.m. Consumer sentiment. So we can trade either 9:45 or like 10:02, 10:03 after seeing what the news did. So we came up for those highs again. Not again, but you know what I mean. I think we're going to go up for those highs once more. Maybe even all-time highs. I don't think there's anything above this. Oh, no, there is. Okay. But overall, I'm going to try to target that. I think we just wanted to manipulate these lows here. But, yeah, I just want to see what we're doing. It's already 9:42. So, just because we displaced above that wick doesn't mean I want to enter. I would and we took out that high too with that high. I like to see a rebalance before I enter. There we go. That's beautiful right there. Same protocol. I'm just going to target whatever a 1-to-1 is, so 50 points. If I get edged, bruh. I had the right narrative, but yeah. So we just got edged. I should have targeted 40. Even though it's negative RR, that would have gotten smacked. But yeah, I had the right narrative. Waited for the rebalance. Then we had really good displacement off that too. But yeah, that's going to be the session. Analytics on this one are going to be way better. Yeah, 63% win rate, which which is double what I had the month before. So, yeah, GG's.